All right, good morning and happy Saturday. I'm so thankful that you jumped on this morning just to get to know a little bit more about what you've signed up for or maybe what you're restarting. This whole Plexus journey is just so much more than clicking a button and ordering some products. We have an incredible community of people, and we want to show you how to plug in to those people. Sorry, that is my son. He is in the next room and he is loud. How to plug into those people, how to plug into what we have available for you to gain more confidence and to learn better, how to take your products and how to, what to expect basically, but also some other fun surprises along the way. So let's get started. Welcome to the family. If you are new, if you have started in the last 30, 60, or 90 days, the moment you click join, you became a part of our Plexus family, and we truly are so grateful that you're here and that just like us, you decided to make a change for yourself, and that maybe you have no idea the amazing things in store for you for the long haul. And so we just want to paint a picture of some of that stuff today so you realize that you have gotten so much more than a welcome pack. Plexus for us, when we jumped in and were skeptical or just decided to start on these products for health issues or whatever it was for us at the time, we have found that Plexus is fun, fulfilling, and has brought our families financial freedom. This is, again, so much more than just health products. Yes, we are so grateful for how wonderful the products are because that's where it all started for us. But again, we have found that this became a family and we have a lot of fun together. We get to go on these amazing trips. We get to win amazing prizes like every week. I need to turn my notifications off. Jessie is at her kid's soccer game and she is texting me. And we get to do all of these amazing things together, and we get to push each other towards so many fun and amazing things. It's fulfilling because not only do we get to see our health turn around and our family's health turn around, especially, you know, if you have children that are struggling with something and you have seen that turn around for them, how amazing that is. But we get to share this with other people and watch their lives change, quality of life come back, potentially longevity of life come back, being able to be the people who God's called them to be, the mom, the wife that they desire to be finally because their body is cooperating. And that is such a fulfilling thing to see happen just because of a simple Facebook post or because you started a conversation at church with someone who is complaining about one of their health ailments. You get to be in this fulfilling work with us. And of course, financial freedom. You guys, whether you're just looking to pay for your products, so those don't have to come out of your budget every month, or if you're like, man, we're in debt, it would be really cool to have a couple $100s a month to throw at our debt. Or if you're looking to come home with your kids or alleviate some of the financial stress of your family, or completely replace incomes. Everything you see around you has been paid for by Plexus for our family. So the sky is the limit, but whatever level of that you're at, we want you to know that this is real. All of these things are real. You can enjoy this. You can be proud of this. You can be fulfilled by being a part of this. And the money is also very real while those other things are still true. And of course, it all starts with the product. So hopefully you are new enough to where you maybe in the last couple of months have gotten your welcome pack, but also work for one person, they work. If they're clean, right? What we want to do as a team and as you and your sponsor is to make sure that you're on the correct products at the correct dosages in a routine that works best for you and your body so that you can see them work well for you. And so consistency is key for that. Making sure you're taking things every day at the correct dosages. I know when I first started, I was like, well, if I take it every other day, it'll last me 2 months. Or if I just take half the dosage of these pills, then I won't have to buy them again next month because I had zero income when we started. We were just off the mission field and we had no jobs. And nothing was really changing that much for me. And I was like, when my sponsor checked in on me, I was like, yeah, I'm not seeing a ton of stuff. And she's like, okay, so what are you taking and when? And I reluctantly told her, my dosage schedule. And she was like, well, do you expect them to work if you're only taking half of what you're supposed to. And I was like, good point. Also, it's actually more a waste of money to do that because then you're not even seeing the benefits that you're paying for in the first place. So get that thought out of your brain. If you have already thought about that or like, no, I'll just order every other month. You're actually wasting the money that other month because you're not seeing the benefits and using the products correctly so that they work for you. And that's the value that we're buying, right? So consistency, and then find a routine that works for you. Just because somebody else does it this way doesn't mean you have to do it that way. If it's harder for you or you forget or it just makes things more jumbled up and you're like, this is too hard. Work with your sponsor. Let's look at your schedule and see when things fitting in is going to be best for you. You know, we have people that work the night shift. They don't need to wake up in the middle of their sleepy time to take their Slim, right? They need to take it when they wake up. And just having things that work best for you. So find a routine that works for you and that helps you stay consistent because it works for you. And then of course, connection with your sponsor is key. And I do think that that is something that, you know, we're a click and buy people. So a lot of times we're buying things online and we're just like, I don't need your help really. I just want to buy it. I just want to try the products, right? I just want to try the face scrub. I just want to try this weird thing I saw on Instagram. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to tell anybody, or I'm not going to, worry about it. That's not what this is. That's not what you need to do here. You need to connect with the person who signed you up and whose link that you used so that they can help you make sure you're getting your money's worth, but also that you're seeing the benefits and the results you want to see. If you're noticing some detoxing symptoms, like maybe a dull headache or that you're more tired, or, some of that can be normal as your body's getting rid of some of the bad stuff. And honestly, I would not have known that had my sponsor not walked me through some of those things. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just push through this part. And then, the glory on the other side of all of those things, right? So work with your sponsor. You may see positive things that you can celebrate together. You may see some things where you're like, what is happening? And they can walk you through either how to change things up or to push through and how to, but sleeping better or just not having to press snooze as many times or not needing that third cup of coffee in the afternoon. Like, those are small things, but they're actually big things showing that there are changes happening in your body and that there's more to come. So celebrate those together and let your sponsor know she wants to celebrate with you, because honestly, everybody who reaches out or makes a post is just hoping they can help someone. And when you sign up, they're probably feeling the weight of that responsibility of like, man, I hope she's enjoying this, or man, I hope they're seeing something. And so even for her to be able to know, I'm so glad she's seeing this, or having something to do, even if it's detox, to help you through something, that is very validating for that person who stepped out on a limb to share with you as well. And then of course, ultimately, we want everyone to be a product of the product, right? Again, these products work whether you realize they do or not. And of course, we want you to realize that. But we want our friends and our family to be a product of the product so that we can feel confident when we're saying, yes, these do work. They do help someone. And I have someone on my team that doesn't have migraines anymore. And so we can help you with your migraines, whatever it may be. We want your testimony to be an amazing one, not only for yourself, but also so that it can be something that you can share to bless other people as well. There are so many places for you to plug in. And so I just wanted to narrow down some of those for you today and maybe explain a little bit of what they are in case you have been added to a page or want to be added to a page. The Awaken Life community page is a page that I run with some of our top level leaders on our team. And that is just what it says. It is a community page for all of our customers, ambassadors, whether you're working the business or not. There is product information galore, testimonies galore on there. There is so many wonderful things for you to be able to scan through. We do announcements on there, so you're hopefully not missing any of the wonderful things going on. And it's also a great place to ask questions and comment on things and just get plugged in to the community that is yours. Again, when you click join, you are a part of the family. And so this is a page for you. And we hope that you will plug in there and feel at home. The Awaken Life Business Essentials page is also for everyone me down. So everyone that is on our team is again run by myself and our top level leaders. And this is a page that focuses on business training and motivation towards sharing, and especially those people who are looking to make an income and or really make a big impact and learn what it means to bless a lot of people using Plexus and see the financial reward for that, you need to get plugged into this page if that fits your bill. Definitely, if that is not something you're interested in right now, a lot of us started off not interested in that side of things. That's okay. You don't need to be in that page right now. Just be one other thing that you don't necessarily need to be paying attention to. But real people, real stories. Hopefully you are there. Hopefully you are in there. The cover photo looks like this one here in the middle, down at the bottom there. That is, it started off with just our team and now is almost company-wide, a video testimony page. And twice a month, there are live testimony events in there, and that's how the videos get added on. But truthfully, this page, hopefully you're already in there because that's probably how your friend showed you how these products work, because that's what we use it for. Honestly, none of us want to convince anybody. I don't want to be on Messenger on the phone being like, I promise, these work, they work, I promise, you'll see. I want to show you a video of someone who's struggling with something that you're dealing with that can speak to that issue straight to your heart and give you hope, right? You have a friend who's dealing with something, fibro or MS, and you don't have that, it's really hard to speak to that and say, well, yeah, these products should work for you, you know, but to see 5 different videos of people that are going through what they're going through and have seen relief or benefits in some way, that is really powerful and can restore hope in people. And that's really our desire for this page. And so the cool thing about this page is you can invite anybody to be a part of it. This is something that is a tool that we use for you to easily connect your friends and family to something that will make them see that this may be a game changer for them specifically. So if you're thinking, oh my goodness, my mom needs to be on this, or my sister has migraine, she really needs to see this, get them invited and added into Real People, Real Stories. Search at the top what they're dealing with and tag them in those videos. Send them a quick message and say, hey, I'm on this Plexus stuff. I actually just tagged you in some video testimonies of people that are dealing with X, Y, and Z, and you need to watch them today and then let me know what you think, because I think that you really might want to do this with me after watching those, okay? It's a huge, wonderful blessing to see, and honestly, a belief builder for myself. I cry almost with every video that I watch. Some of the stuff on there is ridiculously powerful, and I feel like my testimony is, you know, compared to some of the others on there, but still it's life-changing. You know, I dealt with IBS, I dealt with monthly yeast infections and just exhaustion and that horrible mommy guilt and all of that. That was real life for me, and I don't have to deal with those things anymore. And so it's still life-changing, even if it's not this massive medical breakthrough, right? Endless post ideas. If you are wanting to share on social media, we have a group that has a lot of great and authentic post ideas, how to share well about the products, or how to be, you know, cute and grab attention in a way that's not salesy. We don't ever want to drive people nuts on social media, but if they don't see what we have to offer and they don't see what's possible, then they don't know it's a possibility. And I can guarantee that most of us on this call and most of the people, the hundreds of people that have joined our team even last month, saw a Facebook post, and that's where the wheels started turning for them. And so we want to make sure we're training people on how to do that well, so that we are adding value to the social media community and not taking away. Corporate has a wonderful Plexus ambassador community that is very great, no matter if you're working the business or not, to get connected there, because they do tons of giveaways. They do all kinds of fun trainings, but they also have announcements straight from corporate. So you for sure would not miss anything that's going on if you're a part of that page. And then don't forget too, you may have someone who's a top level leader in between you and I, and they may have a wonderful page to plug you into as well that would have a little bit more specifics and smaller community feel that you may really enjoy being a part of as well. So check with your sponsor and see what you've got going on. I definitely want to hit on perks for just a moment. When you joined and you bought a welcome pack, you got 250 Plexus perks. And you're like, okay, what are Plexus perks? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Plexus perks are basically redeemable for 3 full-size products. So if you ordered your triplex, let's say in a welcome pack, and you got 250 perks for that. And then next month you have your subscription on an over 100 PV, because the triplex is over 100 PV, you get more perks the next month. So these keep accruing with every time your subscription is on and is not canceled. You're keeping that subscription on at over 100 PV. Each month you're accruing these Plexus perks. Well, guess what? You will get to try new products probably every 3 months. And some of them, like the collagen or the Joyome full-size serums, are 600 or so credits. So maybe every like 4 or 5 months for those, depending on the size of your order. But you don't have to pay for those. So you will be able to try things that you will fall in love with, and maybe never have to pay for that specific product. I know my full-size Joyomes last 2 full months because it's a 60-day supply. And so I'm ordering one of those probably every 2 to 3 months on just my perks. So I'm saving money and getting free product all the time, in addition to the money and the cash back that you get on your own order. So we are not one of those companies that's just like, oh yes, order all this stuff and share all of this and you'll get free products and that's all you get. This is on top of your 15% cash back, everything that's over that 100 PV. So even people who are ordering the triplex consistently are getting maybe $3 to $5 each month. That's just additional on top of that almost 20 to 25% discount at wholesale that you're getting back on your products. And so just imagine, you know, we have people text or email their sponsor all the time is, Plexus is trying to send me money. Is this real? What is this? Is this a scam? And we're like, no, I told you would earn cash back on your products, you know? So you're going to get cash back on your subscriptions, and you're going to get Plexus perks that you can redeem for free full-size products of your choice. So definitely make sure that your subscription is on, that you're consistently using your products so that you need to order them every month, and that you're on enough of them to get you to that 100 PV threshold. And that's not hard to get to at all. That's, you know, at most, you know, 2 or 3 products. That's Slim and Collagen, or that's the triplex, or, you know, any number of little combinations like that. And don't forget, when you're doing a combo, you're seeing more of those benefits anyway, because you're taking what your body needs to help in the areas you're looking for. So perks are awesome. Posts, of course. Why would you choose to post on Facebook, even if you are not planning to work a business or you don't have time for something like that or whatever? We've all been there. We've all said the same things. But ultimately, we want you to stick with your journey. We want you to see your results that you want to see. We want you to have fun doing it. And a lot of times that comes easier when you have friends or family members doing this with you to keep you accountable, right? Accountability also comes in sharing your journey. When you say something on Facebook that you're doing something, even if someone doesn't comment, you know they're watching, right? You know, if you say, I'm starting a 5-day-a-week fitness routine and I'm going to the gym every day, or I'm running every day, and you say that on Facebook or you say that on Instagram, you know your followers and your friends are going to be watching out for that. And what does that do for you? It helps you stay accountable to the journey. So even just sharing and saying, hey guys, I'm starting something new. I have been dealing with X, Y, and Z for too long and I'm tired of it. And I just decided, after watching my friend see amazing results and posting that, you know what, I'm going to try this out and I'm going to be consistent. And so I'm sharing with you guys so that you can help keep me accountable, because I really want to give this a fair shot. Who's up for, you know, checking in and keeping me accountable and making sure I'm sticking to this? I want to get my money's worth. Even as simple as that. And what's crazy is you might find some people that'll ask you what you're doing, and then they might want to do it with you. Again, wrapping back around to that top accountability and fun to be able to do it with a friend. But also, even this month in October of 2020, depending on, not 2020, you are going to earn $60 when one person joins you on this journey. That's kind of a big deal. That's like half of what you paid for your welcome pack, just by having one person do this with you, who will probably also end up loving the products and have fun with you. So it's not like, you know, a big deal. Anyway, just throwing that out there. Sharing often. If you are looking to cover the cost of your products or for sure work a business, share often. And that's where that endless post idea comes from, or just sharing about your journey or sharing testimonies of your friends. And we have this one Plexus thing going on that says, if I shared something and you think it was really great, You can copy that. You can put your own picture to it. You can tweak it to sound a little bit more like you and share that with your friends, because it's network marketing, which is word of mouth, which means the people that see my post would not see your post, and your friends will not have seen what I have shared on social media. Even if we have some of the same friends, most likely they're not seeing that. And so we want this information to as many people as possible, because everybody needs this stuff. So one Plexus means if you see one of our teammates sharing something and it looks good and it looks like something you would want to share too, you don't even have to ask. Comment and give love on their post and say, oh, this is so amazing, I'm so excited, or whatever. And then you may copy and paste and tweak it and make it a little bit more palatable for your friends and family, so it looks like it's coming from you and your heart, because that's who they care about. They don't care about me, so don't click the share button, because they'll be like, I don't know that blonde lady. But of course, it's our excitement and it's our sharing and our stepping out on a ledge that draws people to see that this is something they should take a look at. So excitement over expert. You do not have to be an expert about this stuff. Just be excited about what you're doing and the possibilities, and I promise that people will be excited with you. And of course, earning cash for using your referral site. Every time somebody joins you, whether they just buy one product as a customer or they sign up wholesale like you did, you have the opportunity to earn a lot of cash. And that is cash just on the table that would bless all of our families, right? Nobody's going to say like, oh, I couldn't use $50 this month. No, that's like a third of our grocery trip for 2 weeks. You know, like that's gas in a car. That is important for all of our families. And so know that there is cash on the table. And again, going back to that first thing, this is a fulfilling way to earn money. You're making an impact and you're helping people, and you also get a financial reward. It is a win-win-win. You feel better, you get to help other people feel better, and you earn money. And honestly, you give them a way to be able to earn money too, because everybody is needing that right now. I know I need to go faster. It's 10 o'clock, but we did get started a little bit late. We want you to plug in. Again, you are a part of this family, even if it's just taking the products. We want you to know that there is a community available, and there are things that you can be a part of that will help you better understand who we are as a company, as a team, as our products. We do online events almost every other week, at least, if not every week, that you can plug into to learn more, but also that you can invite people to. Again, you don't have to be the expert. Plug into what's going on so you can share with your friend or your neighbor and say like, I'm taking this stuff. I really don't know a ton about it, but there's actually an event this week on Facebook. Can I add you to that so you can see if it's something you might want to do too? How easy is that, right? We have these things for you to plug straight into for your own benefit and to bless others. Team page challenges. A lot of times on our community page, we'll be doing check-in challenges just to give people an exciting new way to refresh their commitment to their products and to their overall health journey. So you can be looking out for stuff like that. We do those probably at least once a quarter, sometimes every other month. During the summer, we did a lot of that stuff, and I'm sure we'll do one again coming up soon. In-person events, obviously COVID has halted a lot of those things, but our corporate does events right. Starting in January with Super Saturday is like a big, huge pep rally. And we actually combined leaders retreat since it had to be canceled. We're usually probably going to leaders retreat like right now in October. But they put that in January, and we're all going to be in Phoenix doing Super Saturday live, I think, and it's going to be awesome. But they may have those still around the country that you can plug into in person, but definitely live streaming. Again, you don't understand how amazing Plexus is until you get involved with who the company is. You know, people think that they know what Plexus is by doing a Google search. And y'all, you just can't trust Google anymore. I don't know how deep you want to go into that conspiracy, but definitely when it comes to Plexus, you're not going to figure out who and how the heartbeat of Plexus works by doing a Google search. Show up and see for yourself, and I promise you, you will be amazed and so stinking proud of what you're a part of. But we also do some team in-person events, and you can do an in-person event, maybe at your home or at your sponsor's house. They might do a sip and see, or, you know, sometimes we do some stuff at the local coffee shop. We can rent it out after hours and we'll do a little opportunity event, or, you know, take someone out to coffee. It's fun to get together with people. We need that community, and especially people who are on this journey with you. That camaraderie of knowing you're not in it alone is so wonderful. Most of our teams meet each week on a team call Zoom, just like this, Monday nights. We do big team call Zooms every other Monday, and so we would love for you to be a part of those. Very often we give away prizes or gift cards, just like this morning. Just again, we're getting together, we're fellowshipping, and we're also learning about how to do this well together. Connect with your sponsor and read your emails. I know, because firsthand, I have like 900 unread emails on my list. 100% am not an email person, and that probably just gave you guys anxiety. It's okay. It's totally okay. But I will sign up for stuff all the time or purchase something, and then I'm just like, oh, I hate getting emails from these people. Plexus emails are awesome, okay? And I'm not just saying that because I love Plexus. There is so much good information in those emails. You may find out about free shipping opportunities. You may find out about some amazing philanthropy that our company is doing. All kinds of things in these emails that you will enjoy. So if you see a Plexus email, even if it's not one of those kind of updates, maybe it's just a shipping thing, just click on it. I'm just giving you permission to see a Plexus email, click on it, make sure you know what's going on with your account, make sure you know when your products are coming, make sure you know what awesome things are happening. And you don't have to sit there and read it for 20 minutes, but get your eyeballs on it and then you can click off. Read your emails. They really are so good and so helpful. And if you are someone who especially is going to go after this in an impact or income way, personal growth is huge, but we want to encourage all of our Plexus family, whether you're just a product taker or a business person, to really enjoy some personal development. And that's because even getting up every morning and exercising requires character development and growth and discipline. Let's just be honest. Like, you don't have to be posting about Plexus on Facebook to need to develop those skills and disciplines and mindsets to help your life go in a better direction and to help your mind think better thoughts, right? So here's some great examples. Obviously, some of these are going to be more towards network marketing business, but ask your sponsor for some good books that they have read or some podcasts that they read to keep their mind motivated, or to learn more about what network marketing is, because it's not just Plexus. Network marketing is a career path. It is an actual business model that is amazing. And if you are even thinking about being a part of it, it helps to understand what you're looking at being a part of. And then you'll be like, yes, please, I want all of those things. So stepping outside your comfort zone, we've got videos on how you can earn lots of income while you're learning about Plexus, and become a paid student. You know, people will go to school, college and technical schools, and then good grief master's degrees and all of this stuff, paying buku-doodles of money before they're really even able to make anything. So before your career is even started, you have learned all of this information and you're in a massive amount of debt, most likely, and then you get to go hopefully find a job to use that. And that is not how Plexus works. Thank the Lord. You get to start from day one, and maybe even before you get your products and even know what you're doing, you have earned real money, and you can continue to learn and earn at the same time, and in very much less time than you could have gotten a degree about something and not even gotten a job yet. You could be making 10 times that much in the network marketing profession with Plexus. And I am saying that because I didn't finish college, and neither did my husband. And we are probably making 7 times together what we would have made at like a decent regular job monthly. This is real. It's impactful, and the income is real, and you can do it from day one without having to learn it all and figure it all out first, like that traditional student model is. So we have videos, podcasts, books, and of course we share a lot of that stuff on our team pages. But if you want more and you're just like, that was me, I went down a YouTube rabbit hole when I started, and I was like, I want to know everything. And that's just how my brain works. So we got it if you want it. Otherwise, plug in and you'll see a lot of great stuff. So what are your next steps? Here we are at the very end of this, and I thank you for stopping on. And I definitely am going to ask Josie to screenshot the list of names of people that are on here at the end, so we can make sure and get you your $15 Amazon gift card for jumping on this morning. But if you have not made a first Facebook post yet, I encourage you to do that. I really do. You know, I talked about some easy verbiage, but we have a literal copy and paste verbiage on our team page that your sponsor can give you, and you can put a great family picture with it, or a picture you love of yourself, or you were dressed up really nice, and you can just throw it out there. You never know. Maybe no one will respond to it, or maybe you'll get a bunch of people watching and wondering what you're doing. And that's how it all changed for all of us too. People are watching regardless of what they're saying back to you in the beginning. Invite people to do this with you. If you have friends or family that you know are looking for extra income, or that are always complaining about health issues or being tired, tell them you've started this. Be like, I wasn't going to say anything, but I definitely just ordered Plexus and I think I like it, and you might want to look into doing this with me. Get people in the pages. Use real people, real stories. Tag them in those testimonies. If you add someone to our team, if someone joins you, plug them in, because you don't need to be the expert even after they join you, right? Go tag them in a post when they ask a question. Get them connected with other things that they can learn from, so that you don't feel like this is draining you and you're like, I don't know what I'm doing. That's why we're here. Add 3 this month, and you will not only earn lots of cash, but you will also earn a really cool blender frother thing, which I'm going for. It looks super cool. I use that to mix my collagen in my coffee and to mix up my Slim and Active. And you'll earn like a real legit Tervis tumbler with Plexus on it. I love prizes. I love cash just as much as the next person, but I'm all in for all of the cute, cheesy prizes. And then if you add 6 this month, if 6 people join you in the welcome pack, you get a stinking Ninja blender, like a legit Ninja blender, plus those other 2 things, plus a lot of cash, like hundreds of dollars. So if you're like, okay, I want those things, message your sponsor after this, ask them to help you get some Facebook messages out, and how they you could reach out authentically to some people in your life and get them plugged into some testimonies, okay? This is fun, it's fulfilling, and I promise you, if you stick this out for the long haul, not only will you be thankful for your health, but your finances and your bank account will also really thank you, and down the line, you will be so, so, so glad that you joined Plexus and that you became a part of this family. Have a great Saturday, guys, and I appreciate you so much for being on this morning. And I hope after I upload the recording, if someone that you know needed to see this or is new, you can send it to them in a message and ask them to watch it, so that they can also plug in and understand what's available to them. See you guys later.